Students, I hope you all are doing good. So, I've already taught you about resource planning and everything yesterday. In today's topic, we'll be covering three portions, that is land resources, land utilization, land use pattern, and soil. Okay, I'll give you introduction about soil as well. So, let's start. Land resources in India. Land is the most important natural resource. The most important feature of land is that its supply is limited or is fixed factor of production. It is one of the factors of production. It helps in production activities to carry out them, but it is a fixed factor of production. It is not movable and it is limited in numbers. Okay, limited in you can say quantity. So it is very important to use the available land of various purposes with careful planning. Land is most important factor of production because it supports all human activities. It supports natural vegetation, wildlife, human life, transport, and communication system. Everything is done on land only. Total geographical area of India is 3.28 million square kilometers. Students, please learn this thing. Then it has a variety of relief features, mountains, plateaus, plains, islands, etc. About 43% land is plain, which provides facility for agriculture and industries. 30% is for mountains, and 27% is a plateau region. So we need to learn all these things. Then land utilization. Various things are done on land and how it is utilized, that we study now. The land resources are used for the following purposes. First is forest. For forest cover, we are having approximately 18.11% of the total area. Then land not available for cultivation, barren and wasteland. Land put on non-agricultural uses such as buildings, roads, or factories. Barren land is the land which do not have any fertility and no production is done on that. Then when we are talking about land put to non-agriculture, that means buildings and then factories, industries, companies, all these are situated in the non-cultivable land. Third is other uncultivated lands such as permanent pastures and grazing lands. There are certain lands which are covered for grazing the animals. They have the grasses and all, so that the animals can come and graze over there. Then land under miscellaneous tree crops, groves, etc. Cultivable wasteland left cultivated for more than 5 agriculture years. After using it for continuous 5 years, they have left it like that only, so that the cultivation can be done later on. So these type of land are uncultivable lands. Next is fallow lands or current fallow, left without cultivation or one or less than one agriculture year. If in case one or less than one agriculture year in that particular time period, land is barren, for that it is called the fallow lands. And then the last one is net sown area. Net sown area means it is the area that is sown once in a year. Area sown more than once in an agriculture year plus the net sown area is called the gross cropped area. So where we are planting or where we are growing the crops, at that portion we are calling it as net sown area. So this was the you can say utilization of the land in 5 ways. Then land use pattern in India. The land use pattern is determined both by physical factors such as topography, climate and soil types, as well as the human factors such as population density, technological capability and cultural traditions, etc. As already discussed, total geographical area is 3.28 million square kilometers. The land use data available is for only 93% of the total area. And this is because that there are certain areas that cannot be surveyed, that cannot be put into land use, right? That's why availability is 93%. Then when we are talking about land degradation and conservation measures, the land is degrading day by day and we need to conserve the land in order to make it available. Every time all the activities can be done, so that is the reason why we have to conserve the land. So land degradation is a process through which land becomes unfit for cultivation. Now what are the factors because of which it is it is getting degraded? First is mining. Mining is a common factor. The machines are drilled into, and because of that, earthquakes and all are also coming. So that is one of the reason for the land degradation, that we are mining it, we are drilling the machines. Because of that, the land is getting unfit. Next is overgrazing. When the cows and the cattle are left in the field, they sometimes pull off the grass in such a manner in that in which the roots are also uprooted. The plant is uprooted actually, and because of that, there is a very less fertility and the loose soil is left behind. Then next is waterlogging, over irrigation. Certain times we are doing over irrigation, we are providing more water than required to the plants, and that is why the water is logging away, because of which the soil cannot breathe. The oxygen and the nitrogens, or the nitrates cannot enter the soil, because of which the soil becomes unfit for the cultivation purpose. Next is industrialization. More and more industries are opening, factories are opening, because of which the people are basically suffering a loss of land, because of which the fertility of the land is decreasing. It is all cemented, it is all tiled up. So because of that, the area is getting unfit for the production. And industrialization, as you all know, that they are throwing certain materials also on the land only, they are disposing it off on the land only, and that is why the because of the pollution also, the land is degrading. So the next topic is soil. I'll give you an introduction about the soil as a resource. Soil is the thin upper layer surface on earth, comprising mineral particles formed by the breaking rocks down of rocks, withered mineral particles, decaying organic matter, living organisms, water and air. When we're talking about soil as a resource, soil is actually the thin upper layer of the land that is covering the whole, you can say, earth, right? It is formed by decaying of animals, maybe because of the withering of rocks, maybe because of the breaking down of rocks. And these all are the factors that are helping in the formation of the soil. So importance and the types of soil we'll be covering in the next lecture. Till then, please students, you have to complete your notes on time. If you have any doubt regarding any topic, please ping me on WhatsApp. Thank you.